So students, before only I told that which day I'll finish up to Saptami Vibhakti, then only I'll start Karak. So it is very easy in Sanskrit. You have to just memorize 2-3 things according to rules I was teaching before also. Now also I'll teach you according to rules also only this Karak. So see what is the spelling Karak Vibhakti. Now I make one structure for you so that it will be easy for you. Please write this structure in your CW copy. Okay. So Karak. Now see how many types of Karaks are there. Okay. First one, Karti Karak. What? Karti Karak. Karti means that is subject. That means Karta. Those who are doing the work, that is called Karti Karak. Okay. So Karti Karake always Prathama Vibhakti. Remember these things. Karti Karake always Prathama Vibhakti. Now next one, Karma. That means to whom, to what, those things. So Karma. Karma Karake always Ditya Vibhakti. Okay. Next, Karan. Karan Karake always Tritiya Vibhakti. Meaning coming with. Okay. With meaning always coming Karan Karo. In with meaning right Karan Karo. Karan Karo ke always Tritiya Vibhakti. Now Sampradan. Sampradan means dan only. That means giving. Okay, or gift like this. Jachati, Dadati, those things. Sampradan Karo. Sampradan Karo ke always Chaturthi Vibhakti. Now Apadan Karak. Apadan Karo means minus or something less from something. Okay, that means minus. So Apadan Karoke always Panchami Vibhakti. Now Sambandha Pad. This is not the Karak, but we are learning this one in Karak place only, in Karak chapter only. That's why I am writing this one also here only. Okay, but this is actually Pod, not the Karak. This is Sambandha Pod. Sambandha means related, like Ram's pen, my book, mother's son, okay, flower smell. So related something is there. So Sambandha it is showing. So Sambandha Pade always Sashti Vibhakti. Okay. Now see the last one. Adhikaran. You know that in, at, on, place, situation, those things are Adhikaran Karak. Am I right? So Adhikaran Karake always Saptami Vibhakti. So learn like this. Karti Karake Prathama Vibhakti, Karma Karake Ditya Vibhakti, Karan Karake Tritiya Vibhakti, Sampradane Chaturthi, Apadan Karake Panchami Vibhakti, Sambandha Pade Sashti, Adhikaran Karake Saptami. So if you memorize this one, this structure, never you will forget about which Karake, which Vibhakti. Okay. So total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Prathama to Saptami Vibhakti. You have to use which Karaka, which Vibhakti. Okay. Definitely more rules are there, but only this much rules only enough for you. Because this is third language and you are now just learning about the Karak. That's why. Okay. Now I want to show you one more example. In that example, I will explain about Karti Karak and Karma Karak. Okay. Now see. In exam, this type of question can come from Karak. Okay. Karak Vibhakti Nirnay. In Bengali also it is coming like this. Am I right? In Sanskrit also it is same. Karak Vibhakti Nirnay. So how? Today I will teach you only Karti Karak and Karma Karak. Okay. Karti Karak and Karma Karak. If you learn the rules, then everything is easy. Which one Karti Karak? Again I am telling. Subject called Karti Karak. That means name. Subject means name. Sometimes it is pronoun, because pronoun we are using instead of noun. That's why name, pronoun both can be subject. অ্যাকচুয়ালি দিস ইজ কর্তা, দ্যাট মিনস দোজ হু আর ডুইং দ্য ওয়ার্ক, যে কাজটা করছে, সেন্টেন্সে যে কাজটির কর্তা, যে কাজটি করছে। সো কর্তা অলসো সাবজেক্ট, and when we are asking to that subject, then what it is coming? Who or what? Who is, by who or what, if we ask the question, then this answer is coming. Am I right? Ramaha gacchati. So who is the karta? Ram. Am I right? So who is going? Definitely answer is coming Ram. That time it is karti karak. If patram patati, what is falling down? So we are asking by what? Am I right? Then we are getting the answer patram. So who and what we are using for asking the question. That time which answer is coming? That one called subject. कर्ती कारक, আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড? সো হু এবং হোয়াট দিয়ে আমরা যখন প্রশ্ন করব, উত্তর যেটা আসবে সেটা হচ্ছে কি সাবজেক্ট। দ্যাট ওয়ান কল कर्ती कारक, দ্যাট মিন্স কর্তা, कर्ती कारक। ওকে, নাও সি দ্য রুলস। হাউ ইউ উইল রাইট? In exam, I will give one sentence. Definitely, I will underline one word of this sentence. That underline word you have to write here. By giving underline only you have to write. And give this comma sign, okay? Please start and complete like this. And give, please underline again and again I am telling, okay? That underline word you have to write here. Then write pade कर्ती कारके प्रथमा विभक्ति, डैश पदे कर्ती कारके प्रथमा विभक्ति. This is called rules. Now I am giving example. How I will give in exam? Like I am giving question, aham khadami. So which one I underlined? In aham. Aham pade I am underlined. So this one, as it is you write here. Please follow the rules. Write here. Okay. Please give comma. As same as like me, I forget to give this one. Okay, underline. So aham pade karti karake prathama vibhakti. See the rules. Dash pade karti karake prathama vibhakti. Only underline word you will write. Then write aham pade karti karake prathama vibhakti. Now next one, saha chalati. So this one, who is walking? Saha. That means he. So this one right here, inverted comma. सह पदे कर्ती कारके प्रथमा विभक्ति. ओके, नेक्स्ट वन, रमा नृत्यति. रमा इज डांसिंग. हु इज डांसिंग? रमा. सो रमा इन इन्वर्टेड कॉमा गिव डैश रमा पदे कर्ती कारके प्रथमा विभक्ति. ओके, सो इजी ना? डैश पदे कर्ती कारके प्रथमा विभक्ति. सो डैश वन राइट इन इन्वर्टेड कॉमा पदे कर्ती कारके प्रथमा विभक्ति. Now start karma karak. Karma karak means, karma means object. When we are asking question by asking to whom, to what, or without means bina, মানে ছাড়া আর কি, কোনো কিছু ছাড়া, বিনা, or without. Don't think it is Saraswati's bina. This bina means actually ছাড়া, কোনো কিছু ছাড়া, that one. কোনো কিছু বিনা. So that means without. Okay. So to whom, to what, without. If we are asking question by this, that's why I give question mark. If we are asking question by this, to whom, to what, then which answer is coming? That is called object. Okay. I am giving my book to you. To whom? To you. So to you, that one is object. Okay. Girl is eating a apple. One girl is eating a apple. So what she is eating? Definitely apple. So that one is the object. That means karma. So that means only karma karak. So now see the rules. Dash pade कर्म कारके द्वितीय विभक्ति. Here also same. डैश पदे कर्ती कारके प्रथमा विभक्ति. डैश पदे कर्म कारके द्वितीय विभक्ति. And please mention the inverted comma. So बानरः कदलीफलानि खादति. कदली फलानी बानरः is subject, that means कर्तिकारक. कर्तिकारक है प्रथमा विभक्ति. But कदली फलानी is the object, that means कर्मकारक. So कदली फलानी पदे कर्मकारके द्वितीया विभक्ति. Okay. Now the next one. छात्रः पुस्तकं पठति. छात्रः means student. Okay. This is subject. He is reading. So he is doing the work. That's why it is subject. So छात्रः पदे कर्तिकारके प्रथमा विभक्ति. But we have to mention कर्मकारक. So what he is doing? He is reading a book. That's why in पुस्तकम पदे कर्मकारके द्वितीय विभक्ति. So पुस्तकम, please underline. पुस्तकम पदे कर्मकारके द्वितीय विभक्ति. Okay. Now see the next one. I given this example from Bina. Jalang bina jivanam nasti. For Bina also, where we are getting Bina, they are also object, that means karmakarak. That's why Jalang, we have to keep it here with underline, give inverted comma. Jalang pade karmakarake द्वितीय विभक्ति. What is the rules? Dash पदे कर्मकारके द्वितीय विभक्ति. C. Jalang पदे कर्मकारके द्वितीय विभक्ति. Just you have to understand that underlined word, it is subject or the object. Okay. If it is karta, then subject. Okay. And if it is object, then it is karmakarak. I am telling you one secret thing, that is in exam time when I will give you some sentence, please translate into English. Okay. Not in exam paper. Side you can make a rough and you can do there, or in your mind also you can do. Translate into English, then it is easy for you. Then you can understand that this is subject or object. Okay, by asking the question. So this much only your work today. Please understand about Kartikarak and Karmakarak nicely. Next day I will take test. Okay.